it's time for a new video. So today I thought I'd do what I'm glad I packed for my study abroad. I think it'll be quite a shorter video compared to some of the others that I've done, but these are just things that I'm really glad that I brought from home, and maybe a few things that I'm glad that I bought here in the first week or so, and recommending stuff for you to bring on your study abroad. So let's get into it. First things first is a journal. My best friend Stacey, she got me this journal probably, what was it, a few weeks before I came here, maybe 3 weeks, a month or so, and it was so cute. She got it from, what was the name of the store? It was like a stationery store I'd never heard of before in London, and it's really cute. Like, you've got like all these little backgrounds, you've got like a daily adventure page, you've got favourite memories, best people that you've met, to-do lists, just whacked myself in the face there. Really cute, just like really nice layout. Like, I've never had a journal like that with all the kind of different tabs and stuff. Like, look how cute that is. So I've always liked having a diary and stuff, but when I came to Leeds I kind of did it every now and then, kind of whenever I had time, but this is great because you have a few sentences each day, so it literally takes you, that was what I wrote yesterday, so it just takes you 2 minutes to sum up your day, which I think is great, rather than how I felt before, kind of overwhelmed with what to write every day and stuff. So yeah, I recommend, if you like writing about your travels, or just writing about how you're feeling and stuff, and just because it helps sometimes, I think, with stress, and at the end of the day it's nice knowing that I've got work done and stuff, and like just fun things that I've done, I can write them down. That favourite memory section is really good, so I've written a few things in there, but more in the daily stuff, which I'll probably look back on really nicely. So I recommend bringing yourself a journal, if you don't have one already. You don't have to write how you're feeling and stuff in a book. It can be by a blog or like a YouTube video like I'm doing right now. It can be any format that you want, but for me this is quite easy, and I also write down all my YouTube ideas in here as well, which is great. Next thing I'm glad that I brought is my camera. I've wanted to obviously do a lot of travelling whilst I've been here, and I've been on some weekend trips like you guys have seen, and I've taken this everywhere with me. I always charge it up the day before. I upload all my pictures and edit them, send them to friends and family. So if you're like me, love taking photographs, and you know you're going to take photographs for the whole year, then do bring a camera from home. It doesn't have to be expensive, it doesn't have to be fancy, and you can even just use your phone, but I really recommend taking as many photos as you can on your study abroad year, because you want to look back and think, oh my god, like, look at all the amazing things I did and all the people that I met and stuff, and it's good memories. Like, I've taken more photos in the 2.5 months that I've been here compared to my LEEDS year last year, which is insane, but I love it. And yeah, like, this goes with me everywhere. I also brought my Polaroid camera as well, because I love taking Polaroids as well, and they're really cute, and I put them in my purse, or like I'll have them all over my on the wall above my bed to look at. That also leads me on to my next thing that I'm glad I brought, which is photos from home. So I'm sure when you first move into your dorm or accommodation in uni, you'll see loads of people who put loads of photos all over their pinboard or just everywhere that they want, and I've loved doing that ever since I've come to uni. So as you can sort of see behind me here, I've got loads of photos on the back wall that I can see there every time I study, and I've also got some kind of near my bed where I've got all these Polaroids, and I've got them like continuing up here. So it's nice to have photos from home of memories, people that you miss, family. It's just nice, and obviously being abroad, you get quite caught up in things, so you kind of forget to message friends, or if you've got a friend who gets back to you in like 3 to 5 working days, you'll see the photo and you'll be like, oh, I haven't heard from her in ages. Like, yeah, I recommend having photos to help with the homesickness and remind you that you're going to have a great time as well when you come home after your year abroad and you have so much to talk about. So the next thing I'm glad I packed was my sunglasses. It is so sunny here to the point where it would just be really bright all day, and my eyes tend to water when it's really hot and I literally cannot see anything, so I always have my sunglasses in my bag. More recently, because it's getting colder, I now wear my gloves in the mornings, and particularly from carrying things, and when I have my evening classes at night it's cold, so it's nice to have these whilst carrying my portfolio, rather than the portfolio handle digging into my cold hand that's going to just get cut and scrape because it's cold. So I really recommend sunglasses, gloves. I haven't worn a winter hat yet because it hasn't been that cold, but I do recommend that you bring some form of hat for sun protection. So this I bought actually quite recently because I had a hat from home which was quite basic. It was just a white baseball cap with kind of grey stripes all over it, but this one, which is really cute, I bought this the other day downtown, and I've never been so much of a hat person. I used to love wearing beanies and stuff as a kid, but I just never thought it suited me. So this hat has been one of the ones that I actually think I look like it fits my head quite well. It's not too big, it's not too small. And so many times I've just bought a hat on a whim because I've been like, oh, it's not perfect, but it'll do. So bring a hat with you. Great for if you go hiking for the day or traveling, because we want to protect our heads from sunburn and cancer and stuff. So bring a hat. Next thing I want to go over is a mixture of clothes. So I'm glad that I've brought, I'm just showing you back on my door. So I've got a winter coat, I've got a thin jacket, I've got another winter coat, oh, wrong way, Sean. I've got another jacket as well. So make sure that you have at least a thick winter coat for when it's freezing, and then maybe a jacket in between for when it is hot and when it is cold, and then a light jacket that you can just wear in the evenings and stuff. Another thing I recommend, just showing you the back of the wardrobe, is bringing a raincoat as well, because I know it doesn't rain here as much as it does in Leeds, but it's still just as cold. And my raincoat, this one, it's a North Face red one because they're really good. It will keep me really warm for when it is freezing or snowing or something. I recommend that. And I recommend bringing a whole range of clothes, so don't just bring jumpers and jeans and hoodies because you know it's going to be cold. Bring a range of stuff, so bring maybe some dressy items, or like because we have homecoming here in a month, or you might have a prom at the end of the year, so bring something nice to wear for those occasions. Your friends, you're going to meet friends who are going to have birthdays whilst you're abroad as well, so bring nice things you might want to wear for a meal. Basic items like t-shirts and jeans are okay because you can mix and match with them and everything, and I'm sure you might be buying like more clothes when you're here. Range of pajamas, so I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt when I got here as my pajamas, and now I'm wearing long-sleeved t-shirts and long-bottom pajamas, so make sure you have one of each because it does get cold. Next thing is shoes, so I brought a variety of shoes with me. First thing first, hiking boots, because I knew I wanted to be traveling and stuff, and I've worn those nearly every single time that I've gone traveling for the day, and they're really comfy, even though they're quite hot to wear in the summer because they've got like lining in them. They're just great because they protect my feet, my feet aren't going to go all funny for when I'm hiking and stuff. Another thing I brought was snow boots as well. So they're these ones because I heard that it snows here even late October. So and I have really cold feet, like my circulation is rubbish, so I'm glad I brought those for when it does get really snowy. And apparently like the snow is like, I want to say like it gets up to like knee deep height. So, and sometimes classes are cancelled, sometimes they're not, so I'm glad I brought those for when my classes aren't cancelled. I'm going to have to trek through the snow onto campus. I brought 2 pairs of trainers that I can wear either in the day or for the gym. That's just me, like I like that multi-functional purpose. I don't have to bring extra pairs of shoes. I also brought a pair of heels as well for like a special occasion. That's kind of it for clothes mainly. Just make sure you bring things that you can interchange that are basic, but maybe some nice pieces for like birthdays, prom, homecoming. But like I said, I'm sure that you'll get the opportunity to go shopping here. It's just saving money and bringing stuff that you already have. One of the things I forgot to mention with clothes is to bring a swimsuit or swimming trunks or something you want to wear for when you go swimming, because my American friend, we were talking about going to the swimming pool in a few days, and she was like, oh, I don't have one. I'm like, oh, let's just go to Target and get one. And she's like, oh yeah, swimming stuff is like $40. And I'm like, $40 for a swimsuit? Are you crazy? I probably got this for like 10, 15 at home, and the dollar to the pound is pretty much the same nowadays. So yeah, bring, if you think that if you like swimming, if you know that you want to do a lot of swimming, or if you're lucky and you live near a beach or a pool or something, or your friend has like a backside pool or something, just bring it, because you're going to save money than going somewhere that may charge a fortune for all the swimming stuff, particularly when you get here late summer when all the summer stuff is still in the shops. And I've used that more than I thought I would, because I like swimming. I didn't like swimming lessons at school, but the swimming pool here is so nice, so I've actually used it every few weeks, which has been really, really good. So bring something if you want to go swimming and stuff, because it will save you money. Okay, next thing I recommend bringing is sun cream. I wear sun cream every day on my face for skin protection, and again, when I go away at the weekends going somewhere, I always put a load of this on everywhere because I burn so easy. Like, this is factor 50 plus. If you get me, you get me. You can obviously buy sun cream here. I don't know how expensive it is because I'm running out of this. But one of the things I bought when I did get here was aloe vera gel, because you can get this at home in the UK, but not as big of a quantity as this. Like, they sell these really cheap at Target. I think this was something like $3 next to the sun cream section, because so many people don't put sun cream on. And this has been great. I've been using this on my skin as well, just in the day. But I really recommend that because it really heals your skin if you get burned. And just a nice sort of treatment if you want to use it. But yes, wear sunscreen. Next thing is bringing maybe a variety of bags if you can. So I brought a rucksack with me. So I had this at the airport, so I packed some stuff with me for my overnight journey. And I also brought a little mini bag for like evenings, just something where I don't need a lot of stuff. As a study abroad student, you probably will get a lot of free stuff in your first week. So we were given these free clear fanny packs because they have a clear bag policy here for if you want to go and watch the games. And this has been perfect. I've used this every single time. What can I say? And the study abroad office, they also give you a free handbag, and I've been using that every day as well because I don't need to bring so much stuff with me compared to Leeds. So try and bring a variety of bags if you can, just so it's interchangeable, and like you don't want to be bringing a rucksack with you when you've only when you haven't got a lot in there anyway. It's just a waste of space and more to carry. So try and bring a variety of bags. And the final thing that I recommend bringing is food from home. When I first got here, I brought myself a Cadbury bar of chocolate. I think I rationed that for a good 3 weeks because I was just like, it's not here, they don't have Cadbury here. Bringing food from home is so nice in your first week to get over homesickness. You can share food with your new international friends for them to try. I got some of my friends to try the Jaffa cakes, and so far all but one likes them. I mean, one of them doesn't like the jelly in between, but her loss. Yeah, I recommend bringing foods from home. And I had some food delivered to me from my parents the other day, where it was just literally a box of Cadbury Jaffa cakes and some hot chocolate. Like, it's just simple things that you miss, because I'm sure, yeah, of course there's chocolate here, of course there's biscuits or cakes, whatever these are, here. It's just nice having something from home because you will miss the little things from home. Like, I was just craving Cadbury chocolate the other day and I was just like, oh, I can't have it. So try and bring just some small things that you're going to savour in the few weeks that you'll be first getting to know the place and everything. So it's nice to have that little reminder from home. Anyway, so those were my tips on what I'm glad I packed for my study abroad year so far. I can't think of anything else mainly that I can add to that. Just bring a few little things from home that are going to remind you of people who are there for you, who are at home, and that you will be going home at some point to all the things that you're going to miss. So that's my end of the video for today. I will do another video soon. So peace out.